If you're attracting the wrong clients to your business, or you're not really attracting enough of the right clients to your business, you may actually want to consider doing a rebrand. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what a rebrand is, what things you may want to consider, as well as what the overall process of rebranding looks like to create a successful rebrand for your business. So what is a rebrand? I like to think of a rebrand as the refocusing, the reimagining, the redefining, and the repositioning of your business and of your company. Most companies rebrand for several reasons. One, they may be just looking for an overall visual facelift. Two, maybe they've outgrown their current brand, right? And it's becoming more successful, and they've outgrown what they've had, so that now they want to take their brand to the next level. Three, they've actually never gone through any type of branding process at all for their business. So they probably just started their business and then just kept going at it, right? And kept going with the flow. But they've never gone through any type of legit brand strategy process whatsoever for their company. Four, maybe they're attracting the wrong clients and maybe not even enough of the right clients and customers to their business. And lastly, they're looking to pivot. So the current direction that they've been going in for their business isn't the direction that they want to take moving forward in the future. So those are typically the main reasons why most companies want to do a rebrand. I'm about to share with you the big two components of the rebrand process. But before I do, smash that like button and drop a comment below and let me know if you yourself are about to go through a rebrand and what are certain things that you're thinking about as you're going through this rebrand. Hopefully this video helps you out, but yeah, drop a comment and let me know. I want to hear from you. So there's typically two phases of the rebranding process. The first phase is the brand strategy process, and then the second phase is the brand identity process. So let's talk more about the brand strategy phase first. So when it comes down to the brand strategy phase, like I said, when I think about rebranding as a whole, it really is the redefining, the refocusing, the reimagining, and the repositioning of your current business. So that essentially is the strategy work at play. When most entrepreneurs start their business, they just think of a product or service that they have. They start thinking about, okay, who do I want to market to? And then boom, they go out there and start selling. But that's not really the essential work that you want to do initially. Branding is an internal job, right? We got to look in and then create this brand so that when other people see our brand, it gives off a certain type of perception. So what you want to do as an entrepreneur, you want to think about things like your vision. Where do you see your company in the next 2 to 5 years? You want to think about your purpose. What's the why behind your company? Why are you doing what it is that you're doing? Why should other people join your movement and join your brand? Why should they want to be a part of it? You should be thinking about the mission. What is it that you're actually set out to accomplish as it relates to your business and brand? Who are your ideal target customers and clients that you really want to go after? What does that look like? And how clear are you when it comes down to that? What is your current message that you want to give out to the marketplace? So when it comes down to your audience, what message do you want them to believe in so that they know that you are the brand for them? What are your core values going to be as a brand? What are your core values going to be as a company? You want to have your core values dialed in so that you know that you're keeping your business in check at all times. But also, you know, if you're collaborating with the right business partners, you want to know if you're taking in the right customers or clients. You want people to believe in the same set of core values that you've established for your business. What do your offers look like? What are your price points like, right? So this is all essentially the brand strategy part that we have to think of as entrepreneurs when it comes down to doing a rebrand. The brand strategy is the internal work. It's your DNA. It's what makes you you, right? It's the inside job. Now, once you've defined your brand strategy, the next thing that you're going to want to focus on is the brand identity. So that's how you are showing up to the marketplace. So when I say brand identity, that's things like your logo. That's things like your websites, your fonts, your colors, your actual products and services. It's your packaging. It's your emails that you're sending out to your target audience. It's your videos that you're creating, right? So your brand identity is essentially all those little touch points from a visual standpoint that your ideal customers and clients and your audience as a whole is what they see. It's the vibe that you're giving off. The brand identity is the work that a lot of people think branding is as a whole, where essentially branding as a whole is the partnership and the combination of brand strategy and brand identity. A lot of people just think of branding as brand identity, but it's both of those things. Secondly, what you also want to think about too as you're going through this rebrand process is a lot of times we don't think of going all in on our brand identity, right? We want the bare minimum. Your brand identity is it's that thing that makes you you. When someone sees a certain color, you want them to think of your brand. When someone sees a certain message, you want them to think of your brand. Your brand identity is essential to your swagger. It's essential to your flavor. It's essential to your personality as a business and as a company. So those two components are what really makes up the rebrand process. Now, once you have your brand strategy dialed in, and once you have your brand identity dialed in, you now want to think about launching, right? And so when you think about launching this rebrand, now you got to communicate to everybody. So when it comes out of launch time, this is something to be excited about. This is your new baby. This is your new brand that you're introducing to the world, right? And so now you got to think about, okay, I got to update all of my brand touch points across the board so that it matches the new brand that we've created. So make sure you communicate to your audience and your community that, hey, we went through a rebrand. You want to get them excited. So make sure that you're sending out emails to let your email list know that you just gone through a rebrand. Let all of your followers know on social media that you just have gone through a rebrand. Here's why you went through a rebrand. Here's what they can expect from this rebrand process. And then also you want to make sure that you're updating your social media platforms across the board. You want to make sure that you update your website across the board. And now you have a really dope, new, cohesive rebrand that you and your team and also your customers, clients, and your community can be excited about. When it comes down to rebranding your business, this isn't something that you want to do every year or every few months. This is a tedious process. It's a visionary process. So you want to make sure that as you're thinking about this rebrand, this is something that you're going to want to make sure that you're going to be committed to for the next 2 to 3 years. If done right, this rebrand could be a game changer for your business. So make sure you put all the attention, focus, and care that you need to put into it to make sure that it's a successful rebrand. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below and let me know if you have any questions around the rebrand process. If you really enjoyed this video, you're really gonna enjoy this one right here. And until next time, keep doing your thing. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.